How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of D Squared Fishing. I hope y'all have been doing good. Hope y'all have been catching them basses and those fishes and them trouts and catfish, crappie, whatever you guys fish for. I hope you have been catching them and slaying them this summer. I am here back at my local hangout, my local pond, and I feel like doing another review, I guess you could say, or comparison in a way. This is going to be cheap versus expensive. So when I mean cheap versus expensive, I mean the price range. I don't mean, you know, cheap as in like bad quality or whatnot. So I'm not dissing any brands out there. This is literally me going to the store and finding, of course, the most expensive and the cheap, least expensive one. So the competitors, most expensive today, Gary Yamamoto watermelon green red flake. Found that, you know, you can get these what, like $6-7. So expensive category. Next is the big bite baits. Got these at Dick's for like 99 cents. So once again, try to get it as close as possible to the good old Yamamoto Senkos. So this one's a green, red flake, blue, a green flake. So close as possible. So that's what we're gonna rig up, and we're going to see if we can catch anything today, compare them, and see who takes the dub for today. Of course, conditions not ideal for that type of bait because it's more natural, but let's go ahead, rig up. Thanks again for watching D Squared Fishing. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get to casting. Now, like I was saying, we are using Gary Yamamoto Senkos and, of course, big bite baits, stick baits. So let's just go ahead and compare them right now just to see what they feel like. And of course, Yamamoto Senkos, put that on my lap here, and big bite baits. Let's just see how they feel. All right, well, right off the bat, I don't know if you guys can tell, the Yamamoto definitely, the Senkos definitely have a good spring to them. You can tell the quality of it, as in very elastic, going to give that movement in the water, very limp feeling. So, and it has that texture, that like grainy texture, the salt in it, and this feels heavier. Well, no, this feels a little lighter. So, all right, so that's the Senko, and these are the big bite baits. You can tell they're a little bit more stiffer. This one definitely feels, well, you know what? They're about the same, but maybe the Senko's a little bit heavier, so it's might sink faster. This one has a more stiffer action. It looks pretty good. I mean, the colors, you know, I try to get as close as possible. You know, green, and this is more natural looking. This is more like a green with red flake. So we'll go ahead and rig up, see if we can catch anything. I am going to give them hopefully about an hour each-ish, and get to play with them, see if we can hook up a bass in the face. That's what we're going for. Unfortunately, I didn't get the 5-inchers because I couldn't find these. I think they're the 4-inchers, so they're a little smaller than your normal Senkos that people typically go for. But let's go ahead, rig up, and see what we can catch. And let's see. I'm gonna go with Senko first. Let's go with Gary Yamamoto first. Let's give that a try. All right, let's rig up. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna go with the Yamamoto, the Senkos first, and always watch out for your surroundings. I always do that here for some reason. I always get hit in the trees over here. But anyway, yes, I know the ideal is to put an O-ring on it. Okay, I got it. I know you put the O-ring on there, saves your bait. You don't fling them off as much. But whatever. I'm just straight using the actual product. Yes, no ring would be, you know, the best situation. But whatever. And then some people, I'm just using weightless. Some people like to use weight on it. I don't know. And I'm going straight wacky rig for this challenge. I may go Texas rig if I go around these logs and stuff, but it's just right now it's just weightless, wacky rig, presentation, Senko. Now the temperatures have dropped here in North Carolina. We had some water not water, of course, yeah, rain. We had some rain, so temperatures dropped. So these fish may be like, what is going on in this world right now? So no telling how they're going to react or how they're going to bite. It's late in the afternoon. It's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So hopefully the bite should be on right now. Now, with the Senkos, the Yamamotos, I mean, they're very elastic, and they give great presentation in the water. You know, does that twitching motion. It's great. Only downfall, I mean, it's not a downfall in the product or nothing. It's just a downfall for me. And this is where the O-rings would come into play. I fling them off easy because of the way they make them, the material in them, the hooks. As you're casting, you know, you just keeps making a big hole in it, and then eventually you just cast them off. Starting to drizzle, so I may not be here long. Got one. There you go. Got one, y'all. Oh, look at it jump. There you go. Get it up here so we can count it. Boom. There you go. There you go, y'all. Boom. Yamamoto Senkos. All right, let's get you out. Come on. Calm down. I'll let you go there, Billy, if you just calm down. There you go. Boom. Right on the side of the face. There you go. First one. Yamamoto, the Senko 4-inch wacky rig. See? Like I said, you don't need to spend an arm and a leg. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, just get you a pack of little stick baits, and there you go. You can come out and have a great fun time fishing. So that's one for the Yamamoto Senkos. So let's go ahead and just let them go real quick. Get them home. There you go. There you go, y'all. That's one. Booyah. One. So just, I know I'm going to give, you know, there each time I'm going to stop the clock on here on the Senko. Let's stop the clock on the Senko. Yeah, so it's been haven't even been here, not even 5 minutes. So let's stop the clock on this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rig up with the, let's go with the big bite baits. Let's just go ahead and see if we can just go ahead and catch one real quick. And then, all right, so here, big bite baits, as I was showing you, a little darker, different green. So let's go ahead and rig up with this. Let's just go ahead and do this and see if we can just hook myself. See if we can just go ahead and catch one with the big bite baits. And what I'm doing, I'm just going down the banks, working parallel, just casting, and just giving it little twitches. You know, you can do twitch, pause, let it sink, you can do one big twitch. Personal preference, and whatever you feel comfortable in doing. Oh, I just had a blow up right there. Just had a blow up. It chased it in on top water. Back away from the shore. Oh man. Did you guys see that? I hope you guys caught that. I hope that was caught on the GoPro. See if he's gonna come back for it. He's chilling like right around in here. Let's work this bank this way. That was pretty cool, man. And that was just me, you know, getting it close to the shore, and I was just reeling it up. Maybe he's chilling around here, I don't know. Or maybe he followed it in from the bed area. He got it. Got it. You got it. It's a little one. It's a little dink, but hey, big bite bait's coming in for the score. Get up here. Boom. Whew. There you go, y'all. Big bite baits. There you go. 1 and 1. Big bite baits. All right, a little dink, but hey, it's a bass. That's what we're targeting. So I'm good to go. Let's get this guy out. These hooks are good. Actually, those hooks I get at Academy, H2O Express. So pretty cheap. But anyway, there you go. A little dink. Go ahead and let this guy go. All right, that's good. 2 fish, 1 on each bait. Boom. There you go, y'all. There you go. See, like I was saying, go to the store, find you the cheapest stick bait, you know, that you want to spend on. Once again, discount rack at what do you call it? Dick's Sporting Goods. Boom, right there, 99¢. There you go. All right. So, like I was saying, now I am going to switch back to the Yamamotos. So, let's just go over the pros and cons, I guess. Okay, 1. Pro Yamamoto, heavier. Castability. That's good. More action in the water. It seems more springier, more lifelike. My negative, but once again, it could be someone's positive. Very soft bait, and I can throw them things off. Yes, I can fix that problem with buying O-rings, but whatever. It is what it is. So, that is probably my biggest con, and it ain't really, you know, that bad. It's just that, I can fling them off easier. Now, going back to the big bite baits. Not as soft, springier, stiffer. It feels a little bit less heavier, so I ain't casting it as far. With it being a thicker rubber or material, it doesn't feel like I'll be able to really cast that off, unless it had been catching fish after fish after fish, and the rubber on it, the texture and all that just opens up a big hole. So I guess that would be the con on that. But as just witnessed, it will catch a bass. It could potentially catch a PB if in the right conditions. Now, this pond here is not known for their Mondo bass, but I did catch a really nice sized one. I forget when, but it's been, I don't know if it was last year or the year before that. So there's decent size in here, but I'm going for like a double digit. I mean, anything's possible, I guess. Drop a comment below. Do you guys like the chest mount? You guys like that better? Or do you like the head mount? I don't know. I'm still trying to debate. There you go. There you go, y'all. There you go. Oh. Ah. He's hanging around right here, so that might have been the same one. Man. There you go. Got one that time. I knew he was around there. He kept grabbing at it. Alright, so that's 2 for the Senko if I can get him in. Get him in. Flip him up here. Boom. There you go, y'all. Boom for 2 for the Senkos. Senko squad. Alright, calm down. Calm down, Billy. Give me your mouth. Ooh, he was eating something funky looking in his mouth there. He was eating something orange. But anyway, there you go. 2 on the good old Yamamoto Senkos. Boom. I knew I kept feeling something over there in you know, in that section over there, and I think he was just grabbing it and not committing, 100% swallowing it. Now, where did the Senko go? It was gonna. But anyway. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. So, let's go ahead and let him go. 2. See you later. He was eating something. There you go. Alright, y'all. So, dose. Alright. I knew something kept messing with it. I knew it. Oh, wow. I was trying to get the fly off my face. There you go. Right here. Boom. There you go. That's why some people call this bait, y'all, the do nothing bait. Because literally, I was sitting there trying to, this is a big bite bait. Sitting there just trying to get a fly out of my ear and just swatting it with my hat and whatnot. And there you go. Boom. Big bite bait. Right there. Coming right out. There you go. Boom. Another little bass. So that's 2 and 2. Another bass. And I'm just sitting there just minding my own business, trying to get these mosquitoes out of my head, ears or whatever. So that's pretty funny. But anyway, there you go, y'all. Boom. 2 and 2. You cannot beat a good day of fishing like that. Big bite baits. Let's let them go. See you, dude. Boom. Alright, y'all. It's almost getting that time to head on out of there. But anyway, going with it, y'all. Got him. Got him. Alright. There you go, y'all. 3 on the Yamamoto. Whew. With a little bit of juiciness with it. There you go, y'all. Boom. 3 Yamamoto. And 2 on the, what do you call it? The big bite baits. So, there you go. Boom. Another little dinky. It's not an NC chunk, but hey, I'll take it. There you go. Little NC bass for y'all. Right there. Boom. Say peace out to everybody. NC bass. But anyway, like I said, little stick bait. You can always have potentially a lot of fun. Alright, everybody, that concludes this episode of cheap versus expensive. Of course, the Yamamoto custom Senko baits right here did the trick. It won today by 1 bass. By 1. I believe if I had more time and if it wasn't raining and I don't hear thunder in the background, I believe I could have caught 1 more on the big baits. Still caught 2 bass with them, so I'm pleased with both of them. Like I said in the video, the cons, like I said, is, big bite bait's a little bit stiffer, not as much action, but since it's stiffer, it's less likely for me to fling it off. Senko's, of course, a little bit more springier, easier to throw off, but of course that could be fixed with using an O-ring. So, whatever you choose, whatever you want to fish with, go out there, buy cheap, buy expensive, whatever you can afford and whatever you want to buy. I believe both baits did the trick. They both caught bass, so hey, in my book, they're both winners. But today's video, the good old Yamamoto's won. But anyway, hope y'all like this video. Go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I think I'm gonna continue. I kind of like the cheap versus expensive, so I might do that. Might keep on continue. I guess seeing what other baits out there. I know Walmart has their Ozark Trail. You can get Ozark Trail versus Strike King or something. I don't know. Just kind of a little preview, I guess. But anyway, thanks again for watching the video. Catch y'all later. Next episode of D Square Fishing. Peace out.